Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. Akasha here, Nan Akasha from nanakasha.com. And welcome to the 30-day meditation challenge, Awaken to Abundance. So today we're going to do another deeply transformational abundance meditation to prepare you for the holidays and for the new year. So I want you to create your reality consciously, consistently, and begin to shift all of the different areas of your life into the frequency, into the flow that is optimal for you, that you love, that is aligned with your true purpose. So we're on day 3 of 4 days where we're specifically focusing on how you are the creator of your reality. You are the creator of your reality because you are the only one in your mind. You're the only one choosing what you think, what you listen to, what you talk about, what you decide something means. You're the creator of your reality because your mind is programmable, and whatever beliefs and thoughts and patterns that you have right now that feel difficult or overwhelming or that you don't even know are there, well, they weren't there originally, and you can change them. They're there for a reason, though, and they're showing you what's between you and the life that you're here to lead. Your heart understands the light that you're here to lead, right? So today we're diving into the heart. The first day we looked at recreating a new you. We asked, what am I? And we did a mind-eye cleanse. Make sure you do that one a couple days ago. That would be, let's see, day 13, I believe. Today is day 15. Yesterday, we journeyed into our time-space continuum, the literal structure of light and space and time that you are living in. It is literally where you create your reality, and gave you an experience of seeing and feeling how impactful you are, what you think, what you say, what you do, what you feel. It's all coming from you, because then the space that you are living inside of, whether it's 1 minute from now, 2 days from now, or 6 weeks from now, is created by every piece of energy that you emit. So you are light and you are energy, just like everything else. It's easy. Scientists, of course, have seen and measured the magnetic and electric frequencies coming from our bodies, coming from anything in form, has some frequency. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in form. So you could measure the energy coming from a crystal. You can measure the energy coming from a plant. You can measure the energy coming from your computer. And you can measure the energy coming from you. So today I'm going to show you a secret that is often overlooked. Perhaps you've been working on becoming a manifester and being better at rewiring your brain and your mind, right? And thinking positive thoughts and talking, having affirmations and clearly setting your goals and repeating them. This is all fantastic, and congratulations, and keep it up. Now I want to show you why you might not be getting the results in your conscious creation of your life, of your income, of your job, of your health, of your feelings, of whatever it is, your entire life, whether it's a feeling or a thought you live with every day, like fear or anxiety, or bliss or happiness. And it isn't that you have to get to bliss and stay there all the time. You are riding a roller coaster. That's life. Things happen. Yet you do have control over much more than you believe. Not of other people, but of your thoughts, feelings, and how you are in the world. So when you project from your mind certain thoughts, when you make sure that you release negative or thoughts or blame, and you come into alignment with more positive, or what we call acceptance, then you begin to lighten up. You begin to have more expanded ideas. You don't feel stressed. You have more time for joy. Then more joyful things show up in your life, and so on. So today we're going to look at your heart as a generator of the power, the true power you have to manifest. So most of you have probably heard, You have to think what you want, you have to see it, you have to imagine it, and then you have to feel it, right? You have to add feeling to it. Well, I want to show you why that is so important. So welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you've been here the whole time. If not, all of these are available right here on my Facebook page, 100% free, no opt-in required. Please enjoy them, re-listen to them as frequently as you can. Share them with anyone you can think of, because right now we're living in stressful times, political times, transformational times, times of mass transfiguration. We are literally shape-shifting before our own eyes. And we are highly aware that we're moving at a speed that is extreme compared to the past. So things manifest and demanifest, plans fall apart more quickly. So as my name is Akasha, welcome, Nan Akasha, as a master level hypnotherapist, and I don't know, going on maybe 19 or 20 years now, a doctor of homeopathy. I've studied many, many healing modalities over the years with many different shamans and different quantum physics and all about the brain. And as a Melchizedek master and other mystery school masters, I love to combine the science, the conscious, the provable, right, with the ancient, the mystic, the mysterious, the supernatural, the extra supreme level, as we learned when we were using the Sri Yantra. So early in this series, we did some work with some sacred symbols. Why? Why did the ancients love these symbols? Why did they create them? Why did they put them on their walls or meditate with them? Because they open up new potentials in our mind that let us think and see in a new way. And when you think and see in a new way, and then you feel in a new way, and you enlist your heart, now we can really begin to create. So I want to invite you to join me in March for the Bliss Life Retreats, the Equinox Retreats. These are stunning, epic, and amazing experiences where I combine all kinds of unique once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, tops of pyramids and with dolphins and in waters and with ceremonies and shamans and light technology and everything else to activate your crown, open your third eye, use the energies of these places to awaken and clear and open your heart. So we do indeed start the retreat with a cacao ceremony, a sensorial experience with the sacred cacao, which tastes like chocolate, of course, but in this incredible temple that's built on sacred geometry and built on the chakras, and everything is there to awaken and open your heart, to melt the fears, to melt the blocks, to melt anything that isn't serving you anymore, and bring you into alignment with your truth. So many of the ancients call your heart your brain, your spiritual brain, or the brain of your soul, or your higher self, or your truth. And so your heart is not just a physical thing in your body. Thank goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Send some love to your physical heart. It's not just that chakra, that center, that energy center there, which includes, oh my goodness, so much, right? Your lungs and your breasts and your heart, of course, and all many different organs and your rib cage, and even a bigger sense of energy, because all the energy coming in and out of here is required for you to live that connected life to your truth, really live the life that you intended when you came here. So getting out of stress, managing your life to where you can enjoy your family, you can enjoy your day-to-day life, even when there's stress going on in the political world, there's chaos going on in the financial world, there's deconstruction happening in the social or cultural or workplace type of worlds. All of these things are shifting. And if you intentionally create yourself, your reality, instead of recreating the old or staying in fear, now you can have an impact on what the world is going to be like tomorrow. So yesterday when we worked with your time-space continuum, you saw how your thoughts and feelings went out ahead of you, so to speak, and told the structure, told your life, told you This is what I want. So if you were in fear and anxiety over something that you saw on the news, or if you're in blame, shame, and guilt, hate, anger, or anything like that towards anyone or anything, any place or any situation, and you're carrying it with you through any portion of your day other than a short portion where you maybe acknowledge it and work with it, then you are sending that out to create your reality. So if it's 50% of the time you're in fear or anxiety, guilt or shame, lack of self-worth, feeling stuck and disappointed, worry, stress, okay, that's what you are creating and sending to the world. Sorry, that's just the way it is. It's just a math or science thing. If you think about it as an equation, how much a percentage of the time am I feeling, accepting, optimistical, I like that, optimistic, intentional, inspired, enabled, releasing, forgiving, harmonious, transcendent, happy, feeling like I'm one. You don't have to feel those all the time, but you do want to make sure that the cocktail you're mixing of the chemicals that you are causing to come from your brain and to tell the rest of your body how to feel is emitting an electromagnetic field like a gravitational field. So you have a gravitational field. Therefore, a law of attraction is one of the laws that happens because you attract things into your field, your awareness, your life, your reality, based on what you're feeling, what you're carrying around. Now, you can pretend, oh, I don't feel that blame and guilt anymore. But it's not true. Until it's true, it's not true. If you're feeling like a victim in any way, it's carrying in your body and it's recreating your day tomorrow and next week. And what is it you want to create next year? What is it you want to create? What is it you're finally ready to be and see and feel? Today, your heart is going to help you. So this is a scale from the Light Body School, lightbodyschool.com. And I've been sharing this with you so you can really see and understand what I'm talking about. It's not just, of course, feeling hopeless feels horrible, feeling despair, or feeling humiliated, or feeling shame, or even desire, constantly like, I want this, I'm going to make it happen. I want this, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to want this. And either not getting it or getting it for a little while and losing it, or getting it and not feeling fulfilled by it, puts you in a desire disappointment loop. Well, you know what that feels like. You feel stuck. You feel enslaved. And that craving is constantly draining and causing adrenal fatigue and other issues because of the emotional body being in a constant state of lack, of not feeling it's getting enough. When you're always wanting something more, and I'm not telling you not to want something more, you're supposed to. You're supposed to grow and change and evolve and want more things and new things and different things. So don't let anyone else in your life tell you differently, okay? However, it's so much harder to create your life when you're in these heavier energies. That's why in Power versus Force by David Hawkins, he did this tested to see, to be able to show us visually this rates and states to understand. If you're creating from there, it doesn't mean you can't create. Most people have carried guilt around their whole lives, and they're still creating their lives, successful or not, in whatever way, good or bad or up or down or back and forth. It doesn't matter. It's not that you can't create down here, but it's a struggle and it's a lot more work and it's heavier and it's not fun and it's not healthy and it's not good for flow and it's not good for divine source energy to come through you. So therefore you have diseases of the body, lack of energy, lack of focus, overwhelm, stress, constantly being sick. All these different things are all results of lack of flow. So acceptance is always where we go. So I give this to you now to test where you are. So you either need a pendulum, you need to know how to muscle test, or do a body compass. Hopefully you know how to do that. If not, contact me. Let me know. We're doing workshops next year, and we're going to be adding a day of pendulum work I think, as well as we do this in Light Body School. So of course, if you'd like to join us, I highly recommend you talk to me about that. But we're going to come out with a whole course around just the scale and pendulum and muscle testing. I think it's vital for every person to be truly free and aligned with your truth, that you have a solid, trustworthy truth testing method. So you start by asking for a clear and open connection to your highest good. If you get a no, ask again. Ask for a clear and open connection to my highest good. As soon as you get a yes, start at neutrality. Am I at 250? Am I higher than 250? Am I lower than 250? And then continue. So if it's higher, 310, 350, 400, 500. As soon as you get a no, go back down, 400, 400, 500, 500, 400, 500, 400, 500, like that. Till you get it, you know for sure where you are. I'll give you a moment to focus. If you don't have a truth testing method, then please simply tune in and tell yourself that you're ready and willing, open and receptive to receive clear, correct guidance, and that you're ready and willing to be fully honest with yourself, because the tendency is to feel judgment towards yourself. I don't want to be down there. Why am I down at 125? I should be up at 400, No, just accept what it is. You can see from the scale, accept where you are, accept where you are, accept what is, love what is. Like Byron Katie says, make sure you understand that every time you judge yourself or get mad that you're stuck in grief or depression, guilt, shame, anger, or anything in between, you are now creating even more heaviness to keep yourself there. So it is a loop we want to free ourselves from. All right, I'll give you a few more seconds here to find where you are, write it down, and then you can test after the meditation too. All right, good. So now let's move in to understanding a little more about the heart. So your heart is actually a generator. The heart center, the combination of all of the different parts, from the physical to the subtle, we call it, the non-physical parts of this area. They're vital. They're talked about in poetry and in songs, and mystics and teachers throughout the ages, and all kinds of spiritual traditions and religions all talk about the heart. It's become sort of a cliche. We're used to hearing about it. Come from your heart, be in your heart, all these things. And yet it's a very literal thing beyond just the pumping of your heart. The rays you see generating from here, I want you to look at this image and absorb it. Bring it through your eyes and your skin and directly into your heart. That there is a heart within a heart, and within that heart is a generator, and it emits more powerful energy than any other part of your body, especially including your brain. And so when we think about what we want, and when we think about making what we want happen, that is generating a certain field that can be measured, the electromagnetic field from your brain. And it's vital, yes, to visualize. And yet I want you to understand, you also don't have to know or be conscious of exactly what you want or need or what is best for you next, because the life I live right now was not created from intention and writing goals. I couldn't have imagined that I could do the things that I do right now. And yet some of my life is a direct reflection of things that I kept bringing forward. I have always wanted to live at the beach. I lived in California twice. It was fantastic. I was very close to the beach and I had to drive, but I was happy. My next goal was I want to walk to it. And my goal after that was I want to be able to see it from my house. I had no idea how I was going to achieve that, because in California, to have a view of the ocean is extraordinarily expensive. And I was already paying California rates to live within, 8 minutes of the beach. And then a view of the beach was also possible, but pricey. I didn't worry about the money. I didn't think about, I can't do that, it'll never happen, because you see from the scale where that would have taken my energy. Therefore, of course, it would never happen. Instead, I just kept that alive within me in a joyful way while appreciating and enjoying the beach every day. I also was frustrated in California because the ocean is very cold and I love to swim and I love to get in it. And even in the summer, it was difficult to get in. And I didn't know it, but that desire to be able to get in the ocean every day that came from me as I would walk with my jacket and my scarf was out there manifesting my soon to come reality. As I walked on the beach every day, I breathed in the ocean and the air and the sand, and I let my feet feel it, and I would draw up the energies and appreciate and feel love for nature. The entire energy at the beach feeds me. You may love mountains or lakes or caves or I don't know what, right? Snowy mountain cabins. You know the frequency that makes you feel alive, healed, rejuvenated. That's a sign that it must be a part of your life for you to be truly aligned. It's your heart telling you, oh, I love this. Now your heart, when you allow it to want what it wants, not I want a candy bar or I want a hot guy today. I'm talking about deeper wants. When you allow that to happen, a whole other frequency begins to emit from you. Just the idea that I accept that my heart has desires and that my heart is my spiritual brain and my heart knows who I am and what I intended to be when I came here. And my heart holds the power, the key to my emotional body, which is super powerful. So you can simply allow the parts you know. I know the beach. I remember being young and thinking, there's people who get to do this every day. When I would get to go to a beach, I would stand there and I would yearn and I couldn't drink it in enough. I couldn't get enough. I felt unfulfilled. I felt empty. And I was there for a few days or a week, whatever it was. It was wonderful, but there was still an aching sense of emptiness that I would have to leave. And I hadn't gotten enough. I hadn't been healed. I hadn't been filled up. And during my divorce, I lived in San Antonio, and a few hours away is the Gulf, is Corpus Christi and Port Aransas. And I loved to go there. It's not a glamorous beach, but the ocean is warm and the sand is soft, and it still has that energy to me. And so I managed to go for 3 full months in the winter because the condos are cheaper. People don't go, even though some days I could swim and some days I had to wear a coat to walk on the beach. But being able to spend 3 months every day, almost every day, getting up, seeing the beach, walking on the beach, singing, dancing, swimming, sitting sometimes for hours, just staring at the beach, talking to a seagull. The energy that came from that for me was healing my heart, was filling me with the energy that I needed. And the more that I allowed it, the more the guilt left me, because I was filled with guilt for wanting a divorce. And I was filled with guilt for all the pain and drama and trauma that was happening to my family. And I was filled with guilt by asking for what I wanted. And I was filled with guilt by allowing myself to have what I wanted. And that guilt was then creating my life. So I was being simultaneously healed by giving myself something, and by carrying guilt into the situation, I feel shame and guilt that I'm down here giving myself this healing space, because my family would think, oh, who do you think you are? You get to go to the beach. You get to have what you want. You can't get to be happy. You don't get what you want. And there, I had believed that. I had allowed that to live within me. And that had been creating my reality. And beliefs about myself that I wasn't good enough and I didn't deserve to have things, and I could work really hard and have them for a little while, but I couldn't keep them. And all kinds of other beliefs I dug and found as I became a hypnotherapist, and I went deeper and deeper and deeper. And what's underneath that, and what's behind that, and where is just the energy flow? Can I just see the energy? Can we shift the energy and get out of the story and get out of the drama? And the most beautiful thing began to happen. The more I allowed myself to have what I truly needed. I met a beautiful man, and I could feel him before I met him, but I was in the middle of a divorce. I didn't want anybody new. When I let go of my idea of what I should have or had to have or couldn't have, and I allowed myself to step into this gift that was coming to me, I didn't know people could be this loving, this kind, this accepting, to hold space for you to be who you were, to not only expect you to always be the up, happy person, to allow you to be human. I didn't know someone could wake up happy and look at you adoringly and lovingly, to compliment you and support you and give to you, and to be receiving, to be an excellent, excellent receiver. And bit by bit, I agreed to play full out, to allow myself to have something while I was in the middle of losing everything. And again, things were falling apart, and it felt like my heart was breaking, and everything that I had been told and I had built for and I had saved for so long was disappearing. And at the same time, I was falling in love and experiencing love and self-acceptance at a level I'd never received before. And the more I opened my heart and was willing to be vulnerable in a moment of absolute panic and fear and deconstruction, opened my heart generator, the more I said, I must receive this love. I must receive and believe I am worthy of this person, this relationship, this experience. I must believe that in the deconstruction and chaos of my divorce and my 25-year relationship ending, and the pain and loss that that's creating across all places in life. At some place inside of all of that, I found love, joy, bliss, self-acceptance. Slowly, despite the fact that the physical evidence of my world gave me no reason to believe that I could trust that things would be better, that I would get back all the things that I had built, my art collection and my savings and my homes and all the things that I had done to be a good and responsible person. Watching it all go away, while within this truth of who I was, this me that I had never fully embraced or allowed because I was being something for everyone that I thought I had to be, was blossoming within. And the anger and the fear and the anxiety and the regret, the despair, the shame, the humiliation, and the massive elimination and destruction of everything that I had built was countered by this empowerment from my courage to love. And the trust helped me release bit by bit, and I felt slightly stronger. And then the love that I was willing to receive and accept. The love for myself, because I was willing to say yes. I was willing to be. The love I was able to give that was received fully by this beautiful, beautiful soulmate, empowered me to love myself at a new level. And this opened a door. Financial freedom was birthed out of financial disaster and crisis. The truth that I create my reality, and that when I allow myself to be pulled down to fear, anger, self-blame, self-pity, I'm not creating powerfully, I'm not contributing to the world, and I'm not aligned with my highest good. I'm not being the best that I could be for myself, for my children, for the work I'm here to do in the world. That despite anything that is happening around me, I must sit in my heart and allow the power of it to renew me, to rejuvenate me, to help me to remember why I'm here, to let go of all the beliefs that I had to have this or that this meant something, good, bad, or otherwise. And inside of that power generator of my heart, I begin to let go, to surrender, to be willing to believe that perhaps there could be a new way of living that would finally not feel like I was struggling and dragging 10-ton weights up the hill. Your heart is a generator, and today you're going to journey into it and let it, regardless of what's happening or deconstructing in your world right now, like I just explained to you, happened to me. You're going to still let your heart beat stronger, melt more walls, open, and show you what's possible. Recreating a new you begins with being ready and willing. So declare with me, I am ready and willing. I am open and receptive. I am the creator of my reality. Now ask your heart to support you in creating your reality. Feel that it is constantly, consistently emanating rays of light, a magnetic and electric field. It is multiplying, pulsing, duplicating. Your heart pulses because pulsed electric is the way we receive information the best. Instead of a fire hose, pulse by pulse by pulse, honors the cycles, honors the rhythms, honors Receive, give, receive, give, receive, give, receive, give. The heart is the strongest generator of both electrical and magnetic fields. It is the electromagnetic field generator in the body. The human heart is now documented as the strongest generator of both electrical and magnetic fields in the body. It's important because we've always been taught that the brain is where all the action is. While the brain does have an electrical and a magnetic field, they are both relatively weak compared to the heart. The heart is about 100,000 times stronger electrically and up to 5,000 times stronger magnetically than the brain. Important because the physical world as we know it is made of those two fields, electrical and magnetic fields of energy. Pulse and resistance, yin and yang, the duality we began to talk about when we started this abundance journey together. Physics now tells us that if we can change either the magnetic field or the electrical field of the atom, we literally change that atom and its elements within our body and this world. The human heart is designed to do both. So you see here that you already are equipped and you already are designed to transform your world. You already have the fields to affect, to transform the life you're living, and to change the atoms at the very core that then changes the structure, the reality, the experience, how you feel, who you meet, how much you're able to enjoy your life. I'm sharing with you today a new light body tool called the Heart Mind Cleanse. I shared with you the other day the Mind Eye Cleanse. So what we do is see and feel these spheres of light coming down, and they come in through our head. And for the Mind Eye Cleanse that we learned the other day, they scooped through the center of our brain, where the pineal, pituitary, thalamus, and etc. are the center of the brain. That's that eye there. That's literal representation of what it looks like. And it scooped out through our forehead and back up, and it essentially cleansed our mind, our thoughts, cleared up a foggy or overwhelmed mind, cleared up the brain, connected the two sides of the brain back to flow, allowed you to clear the beliefs and thoughts in your mind as well, and cleansed and cleared this so you could be in full mind and clarity of inner vision of who you are, what you are meant to do, what you want to do next. Because often it's like, I am ready, but I don't know. So we cleared your mind. Today, we're going to take this further and ask it to go past the eye, but it is cleansing the crown chakra, cleansing the third eye chakra, cleansing the throat, the higher heart, and then diving into the heart. And so here it's cleansing the mind, the thoughts, the eyes, the inner vision, as well as all of those energy centers or chakras down to the heart. And primarily we're focused today on clearing and opening the heart. So a couple days ago we want to open our mind and clear it. So we're ready and willing to see and receive the guidance, the synchronicities, the understanding, the inspiration, the motivation, the energy, whatever it is, to begin to move towards the life that you truly designed to live. Now we're going to clear the heart so that your heart can be open as well. Not only does this align you more and more with your truth, I can't do this job, I can't work for that person, I can't live in this place any longer. It is not lifting me up. It's not like the beach was for me, or it was healing me and able to begin to rejuvenate me despite the fact that other parts of my life were not going up, they were going down. You can live in those different dimensions. Parts of your life can be falling apart and it could feel bad and painful and grief-filled, and parts of your life could be going up and expanding and becoming something better than you can imagine. Those can happen at the same time. They don't have to neutralize each other. You can choose. So the last few years, I love, since I've moved out of the country and landed here in Playa del Carmen in the Mayan Riviera, I now can see the beach. I can walk to the beach. I can get in the water because it's the Caribbean every day of the year. And I have so many other things I didn't know I could have that I'd stopped asking for. So not only did this manifest because, of course, I thought, in my heart, I let my heart want to see the beach from my home and want to be able to walk to the beach. But I also allowed it to figure it out. I didn't stay obsessed to it, craving it, wondering when it's going to happen. It's never going to happen, and try to figure out a way in my head to make it happen. I let my heart generator take it and be like, I have no idea why, but let's just drive around and look at houses near the beach. Let's drive around and look at houses that have a view. Let's go look at this. Let's go introduce that. So begin to feel this. I want you to give yourself permission to let your heart be cleansed and cleared, to be connected to those desires that you want, that even if you don't feel you can have them, even if they trigger painful memories of having them and losing them, or people being mean to you in some way, or not helping you, or not knowing what's going to happen. Nothing is impossible. And as long as it's aligned with your highest good. So an example of that is perhaps you have a leg that doesn't work quite correctly. When I say anything is possible, could your leg be healed and work perfectly like someone who can run a marathon? Yes, but is it optimal for you? I don't know. That has to align with what's best for you. What we have to do is accept that we are designed exactly the way we are designed on purpose, because it's going to give us certain superpowers and skills to do what we're here to do. So when you accept that your leg isn't working quite correctly, I have a broken foot that never got reset. So I walk, I love to walk, I hike, but it hurts and it has certain issues. I'm working on restructuring the bones. In the meantime, I'm not attached to when's it going to be better, or is it going to be better, or will it be better? I'm simply encouraging it to go back because I love to walk. And however, I understand that if it's optimal for it to stay the way it is, then that's okay too. So our heart can take over and move forward. It can generate power, huge power towards something that is a part of what we really want at a deep soul level, but we don't know at a conscious level. I didn't believe I could come and know someone who owns a dolphin center and be able to heal and play with dolphins and be able to take groups for special access with dolphins. That was like, that's an imaginary dream to me. So I never would have written it down. Your heart lets you be open to more possibilities, to be in the moment for spontaneity, to be aligned with, I have no idea what could show up, but my heart is open and clear and activated, and I'm constantly in a moment of realigning it and allowing myself to have what I truly want. So when you bring in, I want you to imagine these, look at this, feel it, follow it, coming down. Just invite in this pure divine energy to cleanse and clear and heal my mind, my eye, to see who I am, to continue to cleanse and open my inner vision, my understanding, and my connection to my truth. And to clear my throat, my crown, and my higher heart. And most specifically, to cleanse and clear and heal my heart, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, every level of my heart. I ask that this generator, this power within me to create who I truly am, be ignited and cleanse and clear anything that no longer serves me. So I want you to see it and feel it and follow it coming down. It's cleansing stuck energies. It's opening for flow. So if you have a lack of energy, it'll increase. It can prepare you for healing, writing, speaking. Feel it scooping everything up and then going back up, taking it back to source, transformed back to pure divine energy and a continuous flow. It's coming down through you and back up, down through you and back up, down through you and back up. The heart, mind, eye is a gateway that combines the cleanse for the thoughts, eye, and mind with opening and cleansing the heart. Feel it really moving through your heart. If you feel your heart is stuck, just sense that it is full of the ability to dissolve that block and allow it to move through. Maybe a little faster now. Your heart chakra is beginning to be cleansed, reconnected, spinning, moving to its optimal speed. You feel your connection to source, to your higher self, to your inner eye, to the knowledge of who you are and what you want, deepening, opening. The connection from your third eye, your inner eye, and your heart, from your crown and your heart, essential for healing, wholeness and abundance, continues to clear and connect and flow and clear and connect and flow. See and feel them moving through. I'm ready and willing and open and receptive to this heart, mind, eye cleanse, that it cleanse a path of connection, a path of healing, and open me to connect to the truth in my heart, to free the generator. Take a deep breath in. 3, 2, 1, explode it out. See the flow going faster now, and free it to continue its path. Now focus in, feel your heart beating, pulsing. It's being cleansed, it's being continuously fed with divine energies. See and feel it pulsing like this one, surrounded and cradled in love, light, wings. Your heart is beginning to release and soften. Release that which is weighing it down, wrapping it up, keeping it from fully expressing this massive 100,000 times stronger electrical field. I am that I am, and I know that I am aligned with my truth. And now I allow the truth of what I want, who I am, what I came here for to be, to flow through me, through my heart, to pulse out 5,000 times more in my magnetic field. I know this is going out and creating my life. Go into your heart, sit into the center of this generator, feel it pulsing, taking every thought and feeling you have. Create on purpose now. Think it, feel it, smell it, describe it, enjoy it. Feel every image that comes to your mind of what would be optimal for you, what you would truly love. Be picked up by the energy of your heart and pulsed out, and out. Let go of the how or the why. Let go of any guilt over wanting what you want. Let go of any thoughts that say, you can't have that. That will never happen. Just let your heart generator cleanse it. Feel the mind-eye cleanse going down into the heart, clearing away and taking away any of those limiting thoughts or feelings. Stay focused only on what you want right now, and then free it. This or something better. This or something better. This and something even better. You don't need to know how, you simply need to see it, feel it, enjoy it. Add smells. Who would be there? What would your house look like? Any and every detail. And then as you feel complete, just drop into emptiness, pure receptiveness, pure acceptance, and allow yourself to pulse with the heartbeat, feeling the power of the heart. Receive it. Let it go into your cells, your mind, your emotions. Feel the love that you would have for yourself in your optimal future. Feel the peace and happiness, the ease, the grace. Be it. What would it feel like in your body? What would your thoughts be like? Cleansing away the fears, the past, and those thoughts that keep recreating struggle, lack, or lack of alignment with your truth. You feel your heart opening and expanding more, and the power and the pulse and the magnitude increases over, more, more. I am open and receptive to the frequency and energy of increase, and I allow my heart and the power that I have to pulse out the love or the ideas, the path, the feelings of how I want my reality. Out and out it goes, blending together, surrendering and letting go, putting your intention in, surrendering and letting go, putting your intention in. Bigger and bigger and bigger your heart beats. Declare now, I am aligned with the truth. I am aligned with the power of my heart. I free myself to have a clear mind, a clear heart, clear vision, and clear intent. My heart beats with acceptance, gratitude, joy, bliss, peace, connection, oneness. Now expand yourself out from sitting in the center of your heart. Breathe in and feel you and your body expand out, out, out until you are encompassing this heart beating with this power. Feel it coursing through your veins. Breathe it into your lungs. Put your hands on your heart. Anchor this into your body. Contain this within you. I am this beating heart. I am this amount of love, focus, and intention. I am aligned with my heart generator. I pulse out from me each day with my thoughts. I add the feelings of willingness, possibility, intention, happiness, abundance. I pulse out through me and feel that sense of what does abundance feel like to me? What does my heart whisper and say? Abundance feels like this. Tune in. Put your hands together and rub them. Feel yourself igniting and connecting this energy pulsing from your heart. Rub your hands up your arms. Give yourself a hug. I am that I am, and I am this powerful. I feed my heart and mind. Only that which serves my highest good. Only that which supports me on my path. Only that which aligns me with my blueprint, my mission, my purpose, my love. Feel yourself gradually and slowly, fully manifesting into this moment, bringing this new awareness, this new pulse back with you into your mind, your heart, into your body. Feel this power pulsing through your self-image, your belief of your worthiness, your ability to receive cash, money, love, compliments, opportunities. Feel it pulsing into your ability to let go of failure or fear or betrayal and believe that this opportunity and possibility before you is the one, is the tipping point, is the new doorway, is the new friendship, is the new relationship, is the new path, is the new cash flow, is the new you. Relax and breathe deeply. Stretch your arms up, 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 up. Feel your heart center generating a pulse, the rays of light, seen or unseen, going out from you. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I like. This is what I like. This is what I am. This is what I do. This is what I like. Pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. I align my heart generator with the truth of who I am and accept all the abundance, ease, grace, love, opportunities that present themselves to me today. And so it is. Put your fingers on your forehead and begin to tap. Run around all of your fingers, both hands. Tap, 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 like you're dancing and running all around your forehead, back and forth. Now go up to the top of your head, run around. Anchor this in. Open that connection. Go around the edges where your crown would be. More and more down to your temples and back to the center of your forehead. Go out and spread this love. Be very conscious. You are creating your reality. You are affecting other people. You are dragging down or lifting up the world. You are helping someone in pain and loneliness. You're helping to solve the strife and struggle in the economy or the political scene. You're helping to raise us all up by pulsing from possibility, acceptance, gratitude, and love. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This circle of light is open yet unbroken. May we go with the peace, power, and passion of our true selves, creating in the world exactly the world we desire to see. Take a moment to test where you are now on the scale. You may be off the chart. There is such a thing. I ask for a clear and open connection to my highest good. My at 350, 400, 500, 540, 600, 964, 700, 1000, 1100, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Off the charts. Woo! I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you journal. Make sure you share. Please share in the comments here. Send me a message. Let me know how I can serve you and support you, what you would like help with in these meditations, what specific topics you might have. Use them again. Get on the list at nanakasha.com if you'd like to get an email reminder of all of the Bliss Life podcasts and other things that I do. Go to iTunes and subscribe to Bliss Life Podcast, and they'll give you a notification when we get them up. Or join me here free, always, in every place. No opt-in at all required to see them all here on Facebook. Go scroll down below and you'll find the previous 14 of them. I will see you tomorrow between 11 and 11:30 Eastern. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste.